Right, it's a quick little module, tier 1 civilian module, on how to use a big knife. So a big kitchen knife. Where's the context of that belong? Well, obviously it's in your knife block in your kitchen. It's not in your hand in walking down the street. And where does that belong? Well, armed home invasion. And you managed to grab a force multiplier, which I put to you, you would need 3 armed people in your house. Now imagine that is your wife is on her own, or there's a woman on her own. But then here's a useful skill for you to understand how to use a big knife, right? If you were to, out of an act of sheer desperation, pick up a big knife in order to save yourself and your children, let's say, in a dire situation, would it be useful if you knew how to use it? Right, so it's one of them. Hopefully you will never need it, but you might need it. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and be dead, right? So, a big kitchen knife idea. So obviously you could use a big kitchen knife in a forward grip. And you can use a big kitchen knife in a reverse grip. And you can have the blade edge facing in. But to do the maximum damage, you could have the blade edge facing out. The benefit of having it in a reverse grip in this way is that you can conceal it. Conceal it in this way, in your hand, if you were in front of some adversary. So you could get close enough to then use it, as opposed to it's in your hand and you're brandishing to dissuade. Good luck with that if you're facing 3 armed people. So a reverse grip, blade edge out, that's what we're looking at. For training purposes, we've got a similar length rubber stubby trainer made from BJJ matting and tape, and we've got a wood knife, right? So basically all you want to do first of all, you can take this one, put it in a reverse grip so that the blade edge is out. Right? And you cap it with your thumb. From here you might keep the other hand on your chest, or you might keep it indexed by your head. If you've got blade edge out, you can slash. You can slash diagonally upward, low across the femoral, straight across the face, across the eyes, across the forehead. Would be a lower level use of force, less than lethal. Conversely, across the throat, as needs must, context dictates content. But this horizontal motion, so I want you to implement this horizontal motion in the box of your shoulders, coming along and slicing your target. Imagine that's your target, extend your arm and you're slicing. You want to slice with the whole length of it. You want to slice, not slash. So if you just do this, you'll hit with about 1/3 of the middle. But if you index with the end of it and pull it along so you contour it with the whole blade, you'll make a massive cut. Right? So first of all, horizontal cut. So turn your body horizontal. Horizontal. Right? Now coming upward diagonal. Upward diagonal. Downward diagonal. Downward diagonal. Now, all of these are palm down, but you could come the other way and palm up. I'm not going to confuse it. Just coming horizontal across, diagonal down. You could also come vertically up. So vertically up the body, cutting the arm and the face. So come up, horizontal, diagonal. Right, I'm going to do that first on some pads. Right. So, your target, reverse grip, slash it one hand, using one hand, extend it slightly, do it slower so you hit the pad, then you would contour through. So slash through, slash through. There you go. One more. Now straight up. Use the whole blade. Slash the whole blade. Again. Straight. Straight across slow. Flame can do it. Cutting the femoral. Flanking low. Middle line. Diagonal down. Vertically up. Right. Now, any direction in which you do that. For example, if I come up and I slash. So I'm slashing the target, I'm set to come down for the stab. Right? So now you combine. So I'm coming across with the slash, back with the stab. Cross, back. So it's slash, then stab. So you do it on a flank. Flank and slash, then stab the target. Okay? Flank and slash, stab the target. Good. So reverse edge out. Slashing across, stabbing back, right? Maybe it's slow and slash across the femoral, back stab into the kidney, When you cut across the body, back into the neck. Across the neck and stabbing. You've got slash, then stab. Slash, backstab. Do it again. Slash the femoral, backstab the kidney. Again. Femoral, kidney. Good. Now go high line. Across the face, into the neck. You can also power assist, but for now use one hand. Good. Right, now, subject's in front. Again, if this is concealed, reverse grip, like so. Person's in pose, but encroached. Your first motion, if you can flank, is to flank and cut on this line, cutting low for the femoral. But you can also cut up. So scoring this straight up, push the body back on its heels, chamber you for a stab. So up, down, up, down. Not try it. Again. Right, now you got this idea, come across the belly into the side. 45 degrees horizontally upwards, back into the neck. That's it, play with it. Good, right, so you got the idea. Right, so practice just like this, look. Up 2 pads, pad holder, 2 pads, or you use a dummy if you've got a dummy. What I'm going to do is just slash across, stab back, slash, stab, slash, stab. You're going to change the angles. Slash up, stab down. Switch them again. You slash down, stab up. Cross and back. Parallel targets. Cross and back. That replicates. I'm coming across, then stabbing back. Cross the target zone. Across the throat, into the side of the neck. Speaks for itself in terms of lethality. You need to understand in an armed home invasion situation, particularly if you're a woman on your own protecting a child, in front of 2 or 3 armed men, you've got to play for keeps now, right? So you need to know target. It's coming across the throat into the side of the neck under those circumstances. We're going to use a less level of force to cut straight across both eyes with the general direction of the face. And stab back into the kidney or stab back into the face. But across and back, even low, femoral and back. This motion across with the cut, back with the stab. Coming up with the cut, down with the stab. Diagonally up with the cut, down with the stab. This is all you're doing. What you're replicating is a big fucking kitchen knife, right? You're replicating a big kitchen knife in a reverse grip, slashing, then stabbing. That's what you're doing. Now don't flank me as you do it. Good, again. Good. Femoral kidney. Again, femoral kidney. Time. Flank it femoral, boom, back to kidney. So what you're doing, cut here, and then back into here. Turn this way. Flank and cutting the femoral, back into the kidney. Cut the leg, back into the kidney. Good. And side through there. Again, boom, boom. Right, so replicate that. Give you a low target, high target. Flank, back stab. Again, flank, back stab. Now high line, across face and back. Upward, downward. Again, upward, downward. Once more. Slash up, slash cross, slash back. Slash diagonally up, come back down. Simple enough. This is how you use a big knife in a dire type of situation. Like I say, better have it and not need it than need it and be dead.